on, everybody? Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman, on the road to Canton. It's been a real easy drive so far. Me and my partner here just got done having breakfast, and he's actually driving. Look at that. Look at that.
On the road again.
Yeah, Mark loves road trips. I don't mind road trips, as long as the drivers, as long as there's not a lot of cones, I'm good.
I got scared because I saw miles and miles of cones. Had flashbacks.
So, we're going to the Hall of Fame. I've never been there. What are some of the things that that I could expect to see over there? I've seen the busts, but I haven't been there. Is it neater in person?
When you go in there, it's almost like going to church. You know, when you start seeing the bust and stuff, you see Roger Staubach and Tom Landry, all of those great Dallas Cowboys. And I can't forget, when you see those incredible Eagles, all 12 of them. All 12, Chuck Bednarik.
Yeah, there's 12 of them.
And all that, and the last one being Harold Carmichael and stuff. Yeah, when you see all of those greats, and I hear that they're inducting the whole 22 Eagles team is being inducted because they're the greatest team ever constructed.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the first time ever that an Eagle team gets sent right to Canton for losing a Super Bowl, but they're that good.
They are literally that good.
Twiz, I know you're going to be watching this. We're just breaking balls, but we're going to the game tonight, Mark, and it's a preseason game. I understand full well that it's not real football, but to me it is real football because
we'll see Aaron Rodgers on the sidelines.
Yeah, okay. Aaron Rodgers will be yucking it up on the sidelines, and
we'll see some young guys that are trying to make a roster and make an impact. We'll see lots of cameras there, because of course Hard Knocks will be there. So when we watch it, if we watch Hard Knocks and stuff, we'll be able to say, hey, we were there and part of that. We were the crowd there watching, a dude hanging out with Stifler's mom throwing interception after interceptions. What is his name? I can't even remember his name.
Wilson? Is it something Wilson?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. Who knows? But, the Jet, Aaron Rodgers obviously has taken over the Jets. I think he's just, re-signed supposedly a long, I think it's like a 6-year deal.
Was it?
But it's not, he ain't going to play for 6 years. He's going to do what I keep saying. It's voidable years. He'll play another 2-3 years.
There's a lot of cows on that.
I think I would just switch the camera, but I'm not going to do that again.
You fucking up. See, this is broke-ass media, okay, over here. This is stupid-ass media.
I got to figure out this new phone here. It's got all the bells and whistles. I just don't know what they are.
Yeah.
But Aaron Rodgers, he has 2-3 years left to play. I still think his offensive line is shaky, and I think that's going to be his downfall. Week 2, I fully expect the Cowboys to put a beat down on him. We had him beat last year, Mark, when we were up 23 points, and our boy Kellen Moore decided to keep throwing the ball.
And that's hence where Mike McCarthy basically said, I want to run the football. And that is a Jason Garrett trait, too. You remember we lost Matt Flynn. Matt Flynn up 26-3 at halftime. And we threw the ball more than the Packers trying to catch up with us.
I never understood.
We lost twice to the Lions being up by 3. That was the game that made Bobby Carpenter, if you guys remember Bobby Carpenter. The first-round draft.
Bill Parcells.
The only good game he had was against the Cowboys where he got 2 interceptions of Romo in a comeback loss for the Cowboys. Excuse me, the Lions came back. It was a loss for us. Freaking Jason Garrett.
Yeah. And you brought up when we're talking about Rodgers. I saw. Now, what is this show that they have on there where they follow the quarterbacks?
The quarterback.
Is that the one with with Kirk Cousins?
I guess I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I
but
know that
now
Dak
we're hearing
I didn't.
Dak.
Dak.
Jalen Hurts turned it down.
Yeah.
So just interesting that nobody wants to do it. even Hard Knocks. Teams don't want to be on Hard Knocks anymore. I don't know the
They
rule.
want the distraction.
But they make Dallas do it. Like, you can say no for only so long.
Well, you have to. You can't have made the playoffs for 2 years, so it's like the criteria of only, X amount of teams. I think it was only like 6 teams were possible for this year, because I know Washington was, the Jets were, I think, is it the Bears? But the Bears are who we thought they were.
Yeah. Well, I know the Jets turned it
are
down.
who we thought they were.
Or no, the Jets didn't want to do it, but they got stuck with it.
Nobody wanted to do it, but this
would think that
this is where I swear that the Dalvin Cook situation was set up for that, for Hard Knocks. That, here comes the veteran and stuff working, opposition of Aaron Rodgers for all those years, and they may become teammates, and then he jolts them and leaves. Come on. That shit was scripted.
Yeah, and I love Hard Knocks. I really do. I love everything about Hard Knocks, but I'm not there. I don't have to deal with it. I'm not a coach. I love seeing my team on Hard Knocks, and we were one of the few teams that actually went into the playoffs while being on Hard Knocks. Not that we had a lot of playoff success, but we went. I actually wouldn't have minded this year to be on Hard Knocks, because I think we're going to be doing things. I think we're going to go far this year. The Eagle fans can laugh all you want. You have all the pressure on you. Everybody's anointing you. Twiz, Philly D, and
Philly 500's got everybody a Hall of Fame.
I mean, everybody has them. Like, we're not even a thought. We're like a little speed bump along your way to a Super Bowl, and I think there's a 5% chance you guys go to the Super Bowl this year. I know, I'm sorry, but I just think you guys are in for a rude awakening. Not to mention, I just think it's tough for you. You stayed relatively healthy last year.
Yep.
And when
Preach it.
When Hurts did get hurt, how did you guys do? You didn't win a game without Jalen Hurts. You didn't win. So I was on a live stream in Philly. I was kind of peeking in. And I saw all the Eagles fans. There was like 5 Eagle YouTubers, and the one girl was saying, "Oh, well, they're drawing up plays for Jalen to run." Now,
okay.
I think that's the worst thing you could possibly do to this poor.
I can guarantee. Here's what I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you that they're going to do the RG3 treatment to him, where they are going to study the tendencies of everything he does running. You will not be running up the middle. You will not be running up the middle.
That's what I
Jalen
say.
Hurts, you don't have great games against the Cowboys. But with Overshown, with Damone Clark,
yeah.
Those guys are speed rushing linebackers, and with our heavy nickel, they're guys that are going to be able to track his ass down. And you don't want your quarterback taking that many hits. You don't want it to be like Lamar Jackson, where he can't finish the season.
Well, I was watching, as I was listening to Rashid snore last night.
Did he snore bad?
No,
Okay.
but he did snore. I'm sure I did a little bit. I was on a couch. It seems like every time I go traveling with you, I end up on a couch somewhere. So,
listen, man, I told you.
You offered.
We had the blow up bag.
I just wanted to get up, get showered, and get out. But I did watch some. Shout out. I'm not sure who it was. I'm sorry, but I did watch footage of. He broke down DeMarvin and Overshown's camp footage so far. What makes him really, really positive? And if you hear the coaches, they're talking about he needs to be on the field. As a rookie, people, that is not normal for a guy who didn't have a position. You shout out to Dan Quinn for seeing this guy's talent. But Overshown, you should see him pursue. There is no hesitation in his game, Mark. When the running back gets the ball, he shoots the gap like no other. So So Mark points out a good question. When we play the Eagles,
the need for speed.
When we play Hurts, this man, it might be the guy to
be the spy.
I mean, quite possible. He's fast. He's just as fast as Hurts. I don't know, man. I'm feeling really good about our defense right now, Philly 500. For Philly 500 to say that he thinks that they have the best defensive line in the league, let alone the East, I think it runs through Dallas.
Reported ahead on I-70 West.
Uh-oh. I-70 West. All right, people. We're getting ready to do some live streams shortly. Stay tuned. Game time, Brian, out.